A woman claims her calls for help were ignored, forcing her to give birth alone in a jail cell. And a warning to our viewers, the video of the incident is graphic. It shows the moment the woman gives birth. She's suing the city of Denver and the Denver Health Medical Center, saying they made her labor alone for hours. And she ultimately gave birth alone in a dirty jail cell without any medical care. Video also shows the moments after she gave birth when a male nurse enters the cell. He had reportedly been watching from outside. According to the sheriff's department, care and well-being of their inmates is a top priority. And after an internal affairs review, a spokesperson said deputies, quote, took the appropriate actions under the circumstances and followed the relevant policies and procedures. So here's the thing, Jeff. She gave birth she began going into labor at 5 a.m. She finally gave birth at 10:45 a.m. Now, within that period, it's an arc, obviously, So in the beginning, she was able to communicate to everybody around her, make sure that you alert the medical staff, make sure that I have nurses. Hey, deputy, I'm in labor. My water broke. According to her, this is her story.
Right.
So she's claiming nobody tended to her. Now, we do see in that video when she's in hard labor giving birth, she's screaming bloody murder.
Right.
So the fact that nobody's tending to her, even if it falls out of their protocol, which is insane to me, considering that she's giving birth by herself, nobody even administering medication, nobody making sure that she and the baby is okay. If that doesn't fall under their protocol, then they need to have new protocol.
Yes, exactly. And if all of her story lines up, if that is true, if everything's saying, I don't know why someone would be watching that from outside. I find that hard to believe that you wouldn't go in there.
Unless that's their protocol, which I can't imagine.
Again, this is her side of the story.
Yes.
We got their side of the story. They said they followed everything correctly. So let's just take it as it was 4 hours or whatever the timeline was that she was screaming. That's very dangerous, not only for the birth of what's going on. What if someone was getting murdered in there?
Right.
You're just going to sit there for 4 hours while it's on camera,
Jeff.
and they're never going to find you? So if her story's correct, this jail's in big trouble.
Yeah, I think so too. Erica, you just look shocked.
I don't really know what to say. Maybe I'm a little sensitive about people stealing things from hardworking Americans. But I can understand why people are saying, a lot of people will say, I'll go back to jail because I get more medical attention, I get more care.
I've heard that too. All things aside, it just bothers me that someone can take something that's not theirs and then get in trouble for it and then sue the city.
It just bothers me.
So you're alluding to, because I don't think our viewers understand, you're alluding to her conviction, right?
Right.
So she's being so please talk about that so they understand where you're coming from.
For identity theft.
Okay. But does that warrant her giving
I'm not saying it warrants it, but I'm really sick of people taking from people who work
So you're
really
having
hard
duality
for
of
it.
thought. So you're saying, so this is important. So you're saying you're sick and tired of people stealing from people, and how dare she, and she should be locked up. But on the flip side, you also don't warrant this or
I don't want to see anyone go through
I just wanted to clarify so people understand.
Yeah, I don't want to see anyone do that.
Losing your humanity. I mean, this is just about treating somebody. Sam, you would, if you saw a dog giving birth on the side of the road, you would swerve across 4 lanes of traffic to do something. I mean, this is a human being. And identity theft, I've been a victim of it. It's horrendous. But if this is how this is going to be, when we all leave this planet, this is going to be our report card. And for us to let somebody writhe around in that cell to give birth on sheets that God knows what else is on. I mean, Jeff, you've been in the delivery room. You've been in the delivery room as the star of the show.
The most painful experience.
There's 7 professionals in there. This guy came in at the end and
hemorrhaged. God forbid the baby had fluid in its lungs.
The umbilical cords around the neck. It's just like, this was, I cannot believe that this was, I mean, when Dylann Roof shot up 9 parishioners, he was taken to Wendy's and then taken to a nice clean cell. I don't know if this qualifies as the same crime, and she was treated much worse.
Yeah, fair enough. Well said.